Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Monday the 24th of June. A man's been arrested for carrying out what police are labelling a reckless and disturbing publicity stunt on Auckland's southern motorway. Inspector Danny Mead says the 57-year-old seemed to be injured at the East Tamaki overbridge about 7:45 this morning. Claudia O'Neill reports.
Inspector Mead says the man's behaviour was significant and unnecessary, and commuters were likely affected by the disturbing sight. He says it required police resources to be tied up and lane closures causing inconvenience to the public. The man's in custody and currently being spoken to.
Meanwhile, the Police Commissioner says recruitment's turning in a positive direction. The government's committed to delivering an additional 500 officers and has announced it's rolling out community beat teams over the next 2 years. From next week, an additional 21 officers will be redeployed in Auckland City, bringing the total to 51 by the end of next month. Andrew Costa told Mike Hosking more expressions of interest have come through as the job market has tightened.
It takes a while for those to work their way through the system, but in a sort of kind of environment wherein we would expect to be successful in our recruitment.
A truck driver says it felt like an earthquake as the Aratiri became grounded. The ferry came to a halt near Picton on Friday night and refloated on Saturday night. Maritime New Zealand and the Transport Accident Investigation Commission are investigating. Heath Harper was on the ship. He says a group of them were finishing dinner when it happened.
You just rocking a bit and then it just went thud and it just stopped. We went outside, had a look and realised that, we had collected land.
With power restored to Northland, Transpower's now turning its attention to investigating how the pylon toppled over. Thousands of properties were left without power after a transmission tower fell down on Thursday. A temporary fix was installed yesterday, but there's still risk of short power cuts until additional temporary structures are installed, likely to be done by Friday. Whangarei Mayor Vince Coccarullo says officials have made it clear to him that this can't happen again.
When the investigation goes on, there's also going to be talks or discussions about where things have been let down and where they could do better.
Fog has continued to disrupt travellers' plans at Auckland Airport this morning, with about 41 domestic regional flights cancelled and 30 delayed. It's now affecting some main routes or main flight routes from Christchurch and in and out of Wellington. Flights to Dunedin and Queenstown and international flights are running as scheduled. More financial support for drought-stricken farmers and growers in 38 districts across the country. Farmers in Northland, Taranaki and the top of the south are among those that can now apply for the assistance through the Ministry of Social Development. It's available until November, when incomes are expected to lift. To sport. Golfer Scotty Scheffler has won his 6th PGA Tour event this season, the most since Tiger Woods secured the same number in 2009. Germany and Switzerland are through from Group A at football's Euro 24 after a 1-1 draw in Frankfurt. Hungary have a chance to advance as a best third-placed finisher after beating Scotland 1-0 in Stuttgart. Tokyo bronze medalist Hayden Wilde, debutante Dylan McCulloch, Nicole van der Kay and Ainsley Thorpe will represent New Zealand in triathlon at the Paris Olympics. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.